Hello there. Yeah. Yep. Found a nice sweet little spot out here in the Pawnee grasslands once again. Yeah, anywho, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna get a little spooky tonight. We're gonna cook some delicious food over a campfire. And hope you come along for the journey. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, be really good. Probably should be a really good journey. Yeah, a good journey. Oh, a good trip. Yeah. Big old moth on there. Dang. Anyway, this is a pretty sweet spot. You can see for miles and miles out that way. I'm tucked up in this little canyon here. Let me show you around. Let's say I'm right here. I'm going to take a climb up there, see what I can see from up there. And yeah, I'm just tucked in this little drainage area. It's my little homie. Anywho, let's first start off by getting this truck unloaded. I think I'll set up my canopy because I do have a couple hours of sun shining on me yet till it tucks behind this hill here. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's pretty warm out. It's probably like pushing 75, but it's supposed to get down to freezing tonight, so we will keep warm and we will keep at it. Pull this bad boy out and I'll set her up here. Of course, any good camping trip, you gotta start off with a cold beverage. I got these in spirit of the Halloween season. I got some Shiner Oktoberfest. So my original plan was pretty good. I was gonna grab some pumpkin spice beer and dump it out, but this isn't pumpkin spice beer, so I'm not going to dump it out. But we'll give you a dang old standard taste test here. See how it goes. Yep, it is brewed in Texas, Shiner, Texas. Sure smells like beer. Let's give her a taste. Oh wow. One thing that is very distinct about this particular Shiner Oktoberfest malt beverage is it tastes like beer. Yeah, tastes like beer. I will tell you, it definitely tastes like beer. I'm getting sunburned here already, I tell you what. Well, in preparation for fall, I did bring my buddy heater out tonight. Like I said, it's supposed to get down to freezing, so I'll give that a test if it's super cold in the morning. That's one thing I would never keep running all night, depending how cold it is. My sleeping setup is plenty for me. I mentioned I love this chair. It's a dang old good chair. It has been with me through many miles. Lots of good times, no bad times. Because, you know, a good chair gives you good times. If you got a bad chair, well, you'll still have somewhere to sit. I would assume it's like a bad chair. But this chair has never been a bad chair, so I'll sit here and yeah. Well, here we are. Yeah, we're just gonna kick it for a minute. Enjoy the success of making it out here and being out here and taking it all in. I'm a little farther than what's allowed from the road. It says you have to camp within 300 feet or 100 yards of the road. I'm about probably 200 yards from the road, but I'm tucked away in a spot where no one will see me unless they drive right by down there, or if they're really far away with binoculars. But Anyway, okay, so we got lots of cool stuff planned for tonight. I'm gonna decorate the truck. We're gonna carve a pumpkin. We're gonna celebrate the Halloween spirit this evening, as you can see. This is actually my natural hairstyle, by the way. But yeah, just kicking it. We're gonna do lots of chilling. That's what I like to do. It's only about 3 o'clock, so we got plenty of time. I'm gonna make a little fire pit. I brought my shovel. We got plenty of rocks over here, so we'll find a sweet spot for a little fire pit. And other than that, I'm gonna be hanging out, having a good time. I'll check in with you when I check in with you. How about that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear my echo in the dang canyon. Shoot. All right. Figured since it's still kind of warm out, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this pumpkin knocked out while I got some shade here, and once it cools off, I can start digging the fire pit and whatnot. So yeah, let's get started on this bad boy. Get that top off. Yeah, take your top off. Much fun chilling out in the middle of nowhere carving a pumpkin. Oh yeah, she's thick. Shablam. Pumpkin. Oh, I grab my dang old gloves. Shoot. All right, let me grab some gloves. I'll be right back. All right, I got me a bag for the trash and a glove. Let's get this sucker clean out, shall we? Doesn't need to be perfect. We're going to try to get some of that gunk out there. This is the standard for carving pumpkins, so we're going to do the standard for carving pumpkins, you know. One thing I did not bring is like a stencil kit, or even I probably have a marker somewhere, but I think we're just going to wing it. We're just going to carve this bad boy out. Come on, get off of there. Yeah. Nice and slimy. Oh yeah, goopy, more goopy here. Oh dang, all the cows out here don't come for my pumpkin. I think pumpkin is actually a squash, is it? It smells like squash. It has seeds that look like squash, so but this particular item is called a pumpkin because that's what it's called. So I don't know if it's technically a squash. If it is a squash, let me know in the comments. I need to start getting some comments on these videos. I like reading those. All my other videos, I have like 1 or 2 comments. I have a feeling with this video here, I might get some stragglers or some new viewers, because I would assume this is the kind of thing people want to see, is some guy being weird and celebrating Halloween in the middle of nowhere for no reason. What do I know? I just work here. Yeah, smells like pumpkin still. Let me get this bad boy carved out. I'll set up we're just gonna do a standard jack-o'-lantern face here. Make it creepy. I want it to be scary. It won't be scary. Let's see what I can do with just freestyling it here. I'll do a double flared creepy nose. Oh yeah, that looks bad. That looks horrible. I promise you it'll look way cooler at night. So just someone tell me I'm good at this, okay? Just someone tell me I'm good. I don't care, don't say anything. I just want your validation for my pumpkin carving skills. Failed at life. I was just gonna do this with a regular knife, but the wife told me I could use this. I was like, sweet, and I'll use that for sure. Bet you never thought you'd see Nikki Six carving a pumpkin, did you? I think it's gonna look pretty creepy. I mean, just the fact that I'm making it, you know, that's enough to be creepy. Because I'm spooky today. Oh, hang on there. Let's get that tooth out, bud. Now I'm a dentist. It's gonna look pretty bad. But do I really care what you think? Not really. I mean, honestly, not at all. But I gotta care what some people think if I want to make these videos and have people actually watch them. So if I mess up the pumpkin, I'm sorry, gosh. Alright. Oh yeah, that actually looks pretty dang creepy. Standard jack-o'-lantern. Anywho, look at that guy. I think that'll make for a cool little pumpkin to hang out with tonight. Ooh, maybe I'll put some angry eyebrows on him real quick. Hold it right there, don't change that dial. Oh yeah, angry eyebrows. Not creepy, angry. I'm an angry pumpkin. So we got a nice little pumpkin to hang out with tonight. I think the only reasonable thing, or I think the only reasonable name I can give this guy is Wilson, just because if you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know. I have made fire. All right. So Wilson, he'll be accompanying us on this trip today, and that's our boy. That's Wilson right there. Right now would be the perfect time to take y'all on a little hike up this yonder hill over here and see what we can see. So come along and let's get her done. This barbed wire is here solely to keep cows from falling down this. This is the summit. Check it out. Wilson's down there guarding the truck. Yeah, you can see for many, many miles right here. Beautiful. I'm gonna go over to this other spot right here and record another turnaround there. So there it is. Look at that steep drop. Camera definitely does not do it justice. The bluff keeps going on over that way. So I don't know if you can see it, but the roads, it goes across there, and I came up this little wash here all the way up to the truck. That's what I'll be doing, I tell you what. Yeah, that's behind me. I went up to that part right there, and there's just flat land beyond that, so nothing to see there. All right, so one kind of cool thing about this area is all around here used to be, you know, occupied by the Native Americans, the Pawnees mostly. That's why this is called the Pawnee National Grasslands. But from the little research I've done at this exact spot I'm at, is along these bluffs there's a lot of old Indian burial grounds and whatnot. So with that being said, I need to show nothing but respect for the land. I'll clean up after myself. I'll respect everything I see, leave no trace, and I'll say a thank you to the people that occupied this land before us, and very thankful to be on this land right now. It's, you know, it's a feeling you'll only get if you actually come to a place like this. It's true appreciation. It's almost as if you can feel the spirit of the past occupy your soul. I mean, I know that's getting kind of deep, but it's true. Think of all the humans and animals and other various life forms that have walked before you wherever you're at. You don't appreciate that in the city. You appreciate that out here. Oh, that was a ripper. Picked a dang good day for this. Anywho, I'm gonna get back down and dig my fire pit out and start making some more preparations for tonight. If there was heavy rain or thunderstorms in the forecast, I would definitely not be camped here because I'm in a wash. I just gotta clear all this grass. Okay, I got a nice little fire pit built. Spooky. Just about dang near got everything all set up. So we're gonna pop open brewski number 2 ski here. All right, cheers to that. Yeah, you'll get a better view of the decor imitations when it gets dark here. But for now, I'm just chilling, and I'm gonna wait till it's dark to fire up that fire. It's about 5 o'clock right now. Sunset's about 6 now. So I got a little bit more hanging out to do, and hopefully, if everything goes to plan, the wind will stay died down, and we'll get to making some delicious steak. I got a New York strip tonight, so yeah. Poor Wilson over here. I came down from the hill when I took you guys up there, and he was covered in flies, so he's a little glossy. I sprayed him with a little bit of bug spray, so he'll be fine. He'll get through this. We'll get through this together, right, Wilson? Yeah, he's a good guy. But I got a new sleeping bag that fits absolutely perfectly on this bed. I was shocked. So that was meant to happen. It is a 20-degree bag, so that'll keep me warm. If in the super cold nights, I'll just grab an extra blanket or two to throw on top of me, because this bottom will insulate me just fine enough, but I might need a couple extra throw blankets for the top. I got some decent blankets, so we'll get through the winter. It is starting to chill off a little bit. I'll probably get my hoodie on, but other than that, there's really not much more to do until it's time to get that fire going. So I'll check in with you periodically until then. Then the real fun begins. The real fun will begin. Look at that light on that rock. It's beautiful. Little bluff in the middle of nowhere. Dang. Oh, shoot. Panorama! You might actually be able to bear the sound and the visuals on my videos. I thought I did really good for having my phone on the first 3 camping trips. Even on my backpacking trips, I did way back in the day with a even worse phone. But yeah, this is where it's at right here, so I feel more professional. Yeah. The greatest part about this place for me out here is no one comes out here. Like, I'm the only person for, I mean, I can see since I can see so far, I can see a farm over there, and way in the distance I can see some other junk, but get my awesome sunglasses. But yeah, it's just a great place to be, in my opinion. It does get windy some days. This is the calmest it's ever been in the years I've been coming out here. It's pretty amazing. I hope this keeps up all night and we'll have a nice little fire. I got a huge tote of wood to burn, so very rare you go somewhere this quiet too. I'm miles and miles away from any sort of road or highway, and I haven't heard this kind of silence in a long time. I can hear my own heart beating in my skull. It's great. Alright, so since it's so calm out here, Wilson and I have made an executive decision to go ahead and get this fire going. So we get her fired up here. Get her going nice and good, I'll tell you what. But you are allowed to have fires out here. I'm not doing anything illegal. There we go. When I go a place like this, where you know no one's been here in probably over 100 years, it makes you think of the last fire that was here. Because if I was on these lands hundreds of years ago, this is definitely a place I would want to take shelter. This nice little valley here. Yeah, I kind of burnt my finger. That lighter, it stayed lit after I lit the fire. Dang. I guess that lighter's done. Yeah, because I felt the spring pop up. I was like, what? And then I looked down, freaking start burning my finger. Look. Dang. What can you do, though? We'll throw on some logs, let this bad boy burn down to coals. And I got my grate over there. It's a grate, and I call it a grate. There's another man that called that a grate, and he's a great man. So that's what I'm going to call it. Bring Wilson to life here. Try not to catch this lighter on fire. Oh yeah. Anyways, you know what time it is. It's time for some campfire reflections, man. Campfire reflections. Moments like this, you really realize how special life is, what it's all about. Just the silence, the sound of nothing can do that for you. Got to get out here and do stuff like this, everybody. It's healing for your mind, your body, your soul. It also carries over to the people around you, the people in your life. So if you want to better your life, and you just got to better yourself. But we'll figure out how many different ways I can say that, because that really is the message I'm trying to give to you in these campfire reflections. Take a break. Give yourself a break. Do something like this. You don't have to be fancy and build a truck topper. Just, grab a tent and a sleeping bag from Walmart and find somewhere you can go camping. It can be at a campground. It can, it can be if your friends have some property or something, or you can do this anywhere. Just got to find out where. But, I'd highly recommend doing stuff like this just for your mental health and for your soul. Even if you don't believe you have a soul, it'll still help your soul. And who doesn't want to be a better person? I know there's a select few people that are just straight out evil, but wow, you have so little time to do stuff like this in your life, and once you get to a point where you can't, you'll regret not doing it. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. And because I love camping, but what do I know? Love camping. And I love beer too. This Oktoberfest Shiner is not too bad because it does taste like beer. But yep. Yeah, be good to yourself, everybody. Also, while I got you here and we're being serious, another thing I want to mention, something that can really help you out in life, is listening to heavy metal. Yeah. I don't know if it's because I still got my sunglasses on, but it is getting dark pretty fast, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to seasoning my steak while I'm waiting for this to burn down here. It's got me a New York strip. It's got just over a pound. Then I got also got some mashed taters here. Look at that. So, all this stuff I can cook right up on the fire. Oh yeah, buddy. That is a nice steak right there, I'll tell you what. Montreal, all-time favorite. A healthy dose of Montreal on that bad boy. That was way bigger than I thought it was. Yeah, it's gonna be a good steak, boys. Woo. That's how I get her done. Yeah. 1 cup. 2 cup. Might not be 2 cup. Better soupy than dry, right? Let's see if that water's good. Oh yeah, that's water. That is water. One thing I noticed about this microphone is I watched a clip I took earlier, and you can it sounds pretty nasty. You can hear me swallowing when I swallow, so I'll definitely not give you audio for footage of when I'm chewing my steak, because that doesn't sound appealing to me, so it's probably not appealing to you either. So, but we'll be sure to get some visuals somehow in this video. It is a video after all, isn't it? Who cares about the audio? But I think this microphone is pretty good. It was a little expensive. I'd say it's like mid tier as far as, you know, going out, maybe on the low end of the mid tier, but it's definitely way better than recording on that GoPro microphone or my phone. So hope it's getting you some good footage. And you know what, I'd also like to say I hope you're enjoying the video so far, because yeah, we got a lot more shenanigans to get into tonight and tomorrow morning, so I hope you stick along. This might be a longer video, depends how much I cut out, but I think it'll be one of the longer ones. The two ones I've done that have been over an hour have gotten more views than the short ones I do, so we shall see. I guess people like watching those long format ones. I always liked watching longer videos too, so I think I'm gonna follow suit and create longer videos because it's fun. And it gets, you get to know the person a little bit better. I feel like if you watch a few of my videos, you're getting to know me a little bit, so I hope you'll continue watching them. Because I just like to chill in the woods and these 100-foot spruce trees we got surrounding us and whatnot. Whew, yep, she's getting dark, boys. Get another look at the surrounding views before darkness occurs. Cozy little campsite, nestled right in the canyon. There's a little spruce tree right there. Dang, I just realized I look so good in this. But yeah, you stick around after dinner. We're gonna hang out in the spooky inside of the truck and watch some movies. I got some spooky movies to watch. We'll have some snacks too. Dang, girl. What are you using your hair, Suave? Hey? Alright, I just stirred around the wood a little bit. It's almost burnt down. I'm just gonna, this grate's a little rusty, so I'm gonna set it upside down on there for a minute. Get any of that nonsense off of there. Hopefully it's not too hot on the edges when I pick it up. Dang, didn't think of that. I have a shovel. I can flip it with my shovel. Yep. Hi. Does it look spooky enough yet? Is it getting spooky? Hope so. So we're gonna get spooky. Spooktacular. Wow. This bad boy flipped over here. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's kind of hot already. Dang. Start off by getting this water going on there. That's not going to take very long to boil. Yeah, what a night. Late September 2025. It's actually October. Yeah, the song isn't working for now. Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw this steak on, I'll tell you what. Don't freak out, I got 2 plates. This one will go in the trash. Oh yeah. That's a nice sizzle. My phone's been on the ground for like the last 30 minutes. I haven't picked it up yet. Well, come along with me while I pick it up. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so good. Whew. Sizzling steak. That's a spooky looking table, I'll tell you what. Yes sir, yes sir. Steak on the campfire. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure this wood, I had a big old stump in my yard and it's either like cottonwood or some kind of ash or something, but I'm hoping that makes the steak taste good, whatever it may be. Yeah, I don't think that's 2 cups of water. I'll throw a little bit more in there. Oh yeah, you hear that? Hear that sizzle? Oh, that's hot fire. Hot fire. Rotation here. Oh yeah. Move that to the hot side there. Oh yeah. That's even better sizzle. That's where the good stuff's at, boys. I like my steaks medium. Medium rare is fine too. I prefer medium. Medium. That steak is done. Water's almost boiling. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that bad boy there. Let that rest for a bit. Either have too much water or too little water, or just the right amount of water. Let's see. Oh, a little soupier than I would have liked, but can't get mad at that. Look at that. It's actually almost perfect, I'll tell you what. Well, that steak's resting. I'll go ahead and get this fire fired back up. The great strikes again. It's an amazing item. Come on. You don't have to be so loud when you're camping, but that bad boy should fire right back up. Voila. Oh yeah. Let's eat. Let's eat. Pardon me for not moving the camera. I rigged a light up there, so I'm not going to try to move it again. But with that being said, time to chow down, boys and girls. Try out these potatoes first. Tastes like potatoes. That is perfect. Just under medium. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off the camera, enjoy my meal, and I'll bring y'all back when I'm done. Well, I can tell you one thing for certain is that dinner was delicious. I couldn't finish the potatoes. I just threw the rest of them in the fire and threw a bunch of logs on. That's totally fine to do, as long as it all burns. I've heard the coyotes howling a couple times, but like just about probably 4 or 5 minutes ago, I started hearing this. It's way out in the distance. It's like boom, 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 boom. And it's not a car, because it's not somebody listening to music because the beat's off. But it sounds like, you know, hearing a 12-inch subwoofer from down the block. Like I'm not sure if it's something to do with some of the oil stuff out here or what. But if any of you know what that is, let me know. It is kind of spooky. Yeah, I can still hear it. It did cross my mind, like, what if that's an old, like a Indian burial ceremony or something? Like they're out here in spirit, man. I told you it'd be spooky tonight, man. It's freaking spooky out here. Shoot. Like, I'm not lying about that sound. It's still going on. And like I said, it can't be somebody in their car. Do you hear that? I don't know if this microphone's picking it up. Oh man, that's starting to creep me out, dude. Whew. I'll just have to stop paying attention to that because, yeah. But anywho, yeah, dinner was a hit. I even shared with Wilson. He had some. And Wilson's I don't know who that is. Is that like Wilson's long lost cousin or something? Who knows? He's just chilling with Wilson. I got Scully over there, Mr. Skull, whatever you want to call him. But it sounds like it's getting louder. I'm sorry, I can't stop focusing on that. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of giving me the heebie-jeebies. But I did walk up there to see if I could see anything, but I couldn't. It's all like you can see off in the distance, but there's just a light on a hill over here, light over there. I'm sorry if I'm going on about this, but I hear something that's not natural out here, and it's kind of messing with my mind right now. But anywho, as I sit here in the middle of nowhere talking to myself, the stars are coming out. There is no moon out yet, or I'm not sure what the moon cycle is right now, but I will have some dang good views of the stars tonight. So my new hair is getting in the way. I'm seeing right there, but you know, you gotta live that rock star life to be a rock star. So anywho, I'm gonna let this fire burn down, and then we'll head on into the truck and continue with tonight's shenanigans. I'll tell you what. Alright, I am low-key, or maybe high-key, kind of freaked out right now. I was just sitting there after I did that last clip. I can still hear that. I can still hear that boom, boom, boom. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made my nips hard. Must be, I don't know if it's a coyote or what, but it was some sort of animal out there. It was like, woo, woo. I'm like, something like that, dude. Why am I even walking away from the fire? I don't know. Curiosity. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of critter out here. I mean, going back to my fire. I might end up going into the truck sooner than later, dude. This is probably looking like some Blair Witch Project kind of stuff, but I might get in the truck sooner than later. Like, I'm not joking around either. This is whack. Oh man. Then I come back here and I see this nonsense. Freaking pumpkins just laughing at me. You're scared of little animals? Yeah, dude. Like, I've never heard that freaking sound before. I don't know what that could be. Anyways, I'm gonna see how much longer I can last out here. I'll throw a couple more logs on the fire. If I hear anything else whack, I'll let you know. But between that sound out there and the freaking whatever it was I just heard, like, this is getting nuts, dude. Alright, I think I gotta change my battery anyway. I was just thinking maybe there is a good reason people don't come out here, but I'm not kidding about that bass noise, dude. I sure hope my microphone's picking that up, because that's a prominent noise. I can hear it loud and clear. But if I might not get much sleep if I can hear that in the truck. That yelp still has me freaking out, dude. Oh, I didn't think this trip would be so serious tonight. It's probably just some kind of freaking oil pressure thing or something, and then the sound was just a freaking coyote. I just never heard a coyote make that sound, and he was close. He was probably not 100 yards away from me. I hope it's not a cat that's stalking me. On any size cat that's out here. Plus I got 2 kitties at home, so they like me, so I'm sure this other cat likes me. He just wants me to share my steak or whatever. But I mean, I hope it's not a cat. I hope it's a coyote just making a weird noise. But yeah. Anywho, my blabbing has gone on way too long, but this is yeah, I mean, the shenanigans are definitely occurring at this time. Campfire. The brightness of these stars is pretty whack too. I can see when I go away from the fire, I can see the Milky Way like distinctly, and I keep seeing satellites. I've seen like 3 or 4 satellites fly up there. Haven't seen a dang old shooting star yet, but guess I can make a wish if I do. Dang coyotes, we're just going crazy. Hopefully my microphone picks some of that up. Dang. There it goes. Might be spooky in there. All right. Definitely a Halloween spooktaculus out there if I ever seen one. Yeah. We got spooked out in here. Need to put a new dang old candle in Wilson here. Those spooky shenanigans. Ooh. Anywho, I think it's time to chill and watch a video film or something. Oh yeah, I can definitely smell that candle just went out. I'm gonna get Wilson fired back up and we'll have some fun. All right, dudes. Well, we got Wilson lit back up. We're ready to do some chilling now, I'll tell you what. And with this angle, you can actually see me in the whole truck this time. Woo! Man, I keep hearing crazy noises out there. Oh, there's a dang old chopper. Hear that? What kind of secret stuff is going on here, man? Flying right above me right now. No spotlight. I can tell you that there's lots of weird government stuff that goes on in these parts too. I can't tell you what, but if you do a little bit of research, you'll know. They probably already have me flagged for just saying that on this video. There's all sorts of weird stuff. I wonder if that was the noise I've been hearing. Secret government stuff. Dang, look how good I look. Hey girl. Yes, if you haven't seen this, seen any videos on this channel yet, dang, I got all sorts of dirt. My pant crinkles. Get my carpet all dirty. I can, this is a 6-foot bed, and I am 6'1", so this is actually, this bed is 6'1", and I'm 6'1", so I can completely stretch out, except for when I'm laying completely flat. But if I wanted to, I could, if I go a little diagonal. But yeah, this is perfect for me. Good times. Anywho, yeah, it's kind of creepy in here, don't you think? I wish you could see me better with all the lights off, but yeah, this is my home away from home. I got all this. Someone put freaking all these creepy decorations up here, so I don't know how I'm gonna handle my moving around tonight, but we'll get through it together, won't we? Oh, that didn't work. So yeah, we're just gonna chill and have a good time. I got a special spooky drink. We got some snacks. I'm gonna watch a scary movie. We'll see if I get more creeped out than all this nonsense that's already happened to me tonight. I'm supposed to be a scary metalhead guy, but I'm the one getting scared here. Sheesh. I actually just got a brand new thermometer too, so let's unbox it together. Oh yeah, that's so satisfying. As you can see, it's 48 inside and 48 outside because I have both the sensors inside. So I'm going to throw this on the back bumper, and we'll see what kind of temperature changes we get around these parts. Spookiness is real in here. Yo. Yeah, I just changed into my sweatpants. Metalheads can wear sweatpants too, you know, don't you know? But yeah. I also wanted to point out, since I'm going to be using my heater in here now that it's winter, I also got a carbon monoxide detector. So, carbon monoxide detector, sorry if the beep interrupted you, but that shall keep the carbon from monoxiding in here, I guess. I suppose that's what that does. Yeah, check it out, dude. Check it out. We're chilling. And Halloween decorations and whatnot. Fun times. While I'm opening this tailgate, just so you can see, I got a strap for it now. If you didn't watch my carpet installation video, go check that out. I don't gotta slam that sucker down anymore. I'll get these lights off too while I'm out here. Where's the dang old switch? I can't believe, like, I actually got spooked out earlier. That was crazy, because I wasn't expecting that, but I legit got freaked out for a second when I heard that howl. Then that boom, I figured it's still going on. I hope I got some on audio, but I figured it's just an oil field, some kind of weird stuff they're doing. Set this sensor on the bumper here, and but yeah, once I get back in the truck, or once I got in the truck, fire's good. once I got back in the truck, I just felt so much more like comfortable. I'm not in unfamiliar territory anymore. Man, I seem like such a big weenie tonight. Jeez, get it together, bud. All right, let's get back in here. Whoa. Yeah, I love this strap. Just an old lunch pail. Let me just pull it up like that. Shablam. In case anybody's wondering why that's always hanging up on my ceiling. Sheesh. That's why. Little blackout curtain right there. Looks super nice when it's up, doesn't it? I'll tell you what. Anyways, in spirit of the Halloween season, for tonight's soda and snack, I got a candy apple. And I've got Fanta Chucky's Punch. Scowy, huh? So, a candy apple. I'm still so stuffed from dinner, so maybe I'll just take this home tomorrow and give it to the kiddo. She'll really like that. I know I always do beer taste tests, but I want to do a soda pop taste test, I'll tell you. I can tell you, that tastes like Fanta Chucky's Punch. That's what it is. Cheers. 47 outside. What does that say? Whatever that says, that's what it is in here, 50. Oh, I love the smell of candles and pumpkins. But I got that window cracked open fairly well, so I'll have plenty of ventilation since I'm burning a candle in here. So, anywho, I don't know if I showed y'all, or I did, but I did put carpet on the sides of this thing. I know there's a lot of decorations up now, so you might not be able to see it very good, but carpet goes all the way back. It's on the back, and it's also on the tailgate. I got Mr. Pumpkin. Then we got me and the pumpkin. If that'll make another thumbnail there. Alright, so I downloaded several movies onto my tablet before I came out on this trip, but I'm going to watch one called Forgive Us All. It's got 4 stars. Came out this year. A virus has made humans into violent cannibals, so it's a zombie movie. A woman sheltering in a mountain cabin must decide to help when a stranger on the run from the totalitarian GMA organization arrives. The only escape is through the cannibal-infested forest. So, yeah, I'm out in the boonies, out in the forest, getting scary, getting creepy. And, yeah, we're going to watch that film. I'll see if it's any good. I'll let you know. Super cozy in here. I wanted you to see a clip of me watching the movie, but I'm afraid to put the movie for like copyright reasons. So, you can't use other people's music or movies or whatever, so just gotta be careful of that kind of stuff. Copyright infringements and whatnot. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah, pretty creepy movie so far. I'm gonna turn the lights off and enjoy the ambiance. Creepy in here. Can you see everything? You can probably see everything while laying down, but that's a pretty cool camera angle. I got a little clip on my curtain rod there. So I'm gonna pop these lights off and see if y'all can see anything. The zombies are coming alive on the film. It's zombie time. Oh, creepy that looks. Yeah, I'm scared. Alright, I'm about halfway through this movie film. It is getting cold in here. Let's check. I feel cold. I can see my breath. That's 46 in here and 41 outside. So that's a tidbit nippy. Anyways, Wilson, his second tea candle I had, it didn't even burn the wax. Look at that nonsense. Hey, explain that to me. But yeah, that's the worst tea candle I've ever experienced. I don't know if it's because it's cold, but I only brought 3 and I'm already on the 3rd one, so Wilson might run out of juice sooner than I thought, I tell you. It sure is spooky in here. I can still hear that boom noise out there. I've just come to the conclusion it's got to be some sort of oil rig or something. Those dang old things are pretty loud. Yeah. You know, I'm going to finish this movie and yeah, we're still chilling. I still got some of my sody pop left, but I'm probably going to step outside real quick to relieve myself and take another gander at them sweet stars out there before it gets down to freezing. So I shall check in back in with you when I check in back in with you when I'm in checking back to check back with your. Just check it out. Just oh, I'm getting tired. Dang, I only had a couple beers, I swear. Shoot. Yeah, them stars are abundant out here, but that noise is even louder now, that boom noise. Hold my mic up, see if you can hear it now. There again. There's also lots of coyotes. I just heard. Whatever. Whenever you turn the camera on, it doesn't work. Gosh. Oh, I'm kind of spooky in there. I know it's not, probably don't need it, but I mean, for the sake of experimentation, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up my buddy heater in here. My huddy beater. Screw up the threads. Thank you. My huddy beater. Oh, it's pretty chilly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fire this dang old thing up. Shablam. And I can immediately feel the warmth coming off of that bad boy. Show you down here. Oh, beautiful flame. That should warm it up pretty dang fast in here. Yeah. It's already getting toasty. Sheesh. I got my CO2 detector right over here. Well, like I said, I'm not even gonna sleep. I will never sleep with this thing on. Eventually, like I've been talking about, I'll get a diesel heater, but fun times. Yeah. Wow. It is already significantly warmer in this tiny little space. Let's put the thermometer up where I am. See how quick it warms up. Yeah. Sweet. That thing's almost making it too dang toasty in here. Wow. It is already that stuff falling down back here. This stuff's warming up. But it's already warmed up to 60 degrees in here. It's only been about 4 minutes since I turned it on. And a tank on low will last for 3 hours or 6 hours. So I could see a tank lasting me, 3-4 trips. So I'm just going to use it to, warm up the place periodically. Like, I can shut this thing off now and it'll keep it warm in here for the next couple hours. I'll turn it back on in the morning when I'm making my coffee, and that's about all I'll need it for. So yes, sir. Yeah. To do great things, you gotta get great footage, and to get great footage, you gotta do things to get great footage. Because if you don't get great footage, then what's the point of making footage? No one's gonna want to see your footage if it's not great footage. So that's why I decoramitated this area. So maybe I get some great footage. Maybe I could have a video where I get more than like 12 likes. I don't really care though. Like I always say, you hit that thumbs down button, okay? You hit that thumbs down. Because I don't care. I really don't. But I do. But let's be honest, I really don't. But I kind of do. I don't even know. But check it out, I got some slippers. I got slippers. We got slippers on, so that's a plus. Whew, alright, it's almost getting hot in here. This is a sweet setup for the winter. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get this stuff fixed up. Finish my movie here and turn this dang thing off too. I got myself into this, though I should have brought some tape for this and whatnot. Oh well. It still looks spooky in here, doesn't it? Oh man. My webbage back up. Does it look better? Keep out. But Wilson, I don't know if tea candles don't like Wilson or if Wilson doesn't like tea candles, but that dang thing keeps going out. Shoot. Oh, damn. Scully fell down. There she is. Yeah, warmed up to 62.7 before I turned off that heater. So, oh, now you can see me. Now you can see my beautiful face. Yeah. Man, this video is gonna be way too long. Well, it's almost it's coming up on midnight right now, so the heck is this? Oh, it's a piece of the caution tape. Dang. Yeah, it's coming up on midnight. I just turned on this buddy heater again, and it's 70 degrees in here. Dang. It is 38 outside. But I'm gonna hit the hay. Poor Wilson, he ran out of flame tonight. I'm sorry about that, Wilson. Your cousin kept it alive, though. I still don't know his name. And this gal over here, she's just chilling. She wants to hang out tonight, so. But anyways, yeah, what a great day. We'll wake up in the morning. Maybe we'll make some coffee, have some breakfast, or maybe we'll just get out of here. We'll see. You'll stay tuned to find out. But we're still not done yet. We're still not done. Another thing I'll mention is, my goodness, the condensation in here is nuts. They weren't lying when they said propane heater causes more condensation. But even before I turn that on, I feel like there's a little bit. Yeah, look, my hands are they're moist just from touching that window. There's gonna be some drippage for sure. But especially with my my CPAP machine, that creates even more moisture. So, but we got carpets, we got curtains, so nothing will get too wet. Most of it will be absorbed and air out in the morning. But I mentioned I really like this topper. Was a great investment, because I can do stuff like this now. In the middle of nowhere, surrounded by secret government operations, and I'm camping. Hey, you're probably sick of me blabbing, and if you're still watching. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you, but thank you. And yeah, I'm gonna pass out. I'll catch y'all in the morning. Yeah, that was actually a dramatic effect. Pass out. I actually didn't pass out, so because I still got to turn off the lights, put the camera with. Blah, blah. All right, I just woke up to pee, and it has dipped below freezing outside. It's a little cold. Good morning, everybody. Tell you what, these windows got really condensated last night. Yeah. The sleeping bag worked great. Very good sleeping bag. Kept me warm. Yep. Nice and warm. But yeah, I took my wall decorations down because I just kept ripping stuff off when I was rolling over last night, so I took those bad boys down. Still got the other boys up. Wilson, he was a good partner last night. He didn't snore or anything. So. Then his cousin stayed lit all night. I forgot what I named this bad boy here, but oh yeah, Scully. Yeah, so if this is Scully, I'll just name this one Mulder. Okay, so cousin Mulder, we got Scully, and then Wilson over here. So thanks for hanging out with me last night, Wilson. You're a good bunkmate there. Anyways, what's the temperature? It's 36 outside. I think I made a little clip this morning. It got just below freezing. And since then, I've been I tried to go back to sleep. I dozed off for maybe a few minutes, but I've been awake since then. So 37 outside, 44 in here. I did turn on my buddy heater for a few minutes earlier, but I don't think I'll need it anymore. But right now I'm gonna brew up some coffee. I do have coffee. I might make this biscuits and gravy Mountain House. We'll see. Other than that, we'll get this hoodie on. We'll get some coffee fired up. I'll tell you what, this thing's legit. It's like it's the budget version of man, I can never think of it. I don't know. It's the budget version of a popular stove. What is that freaking thing called? I remember last time I used this thing, I had it on the tip of my tongue too. I couldn't even figure it out. Jeez. No, that sun's coming in, but I'll get you some extra light here. There we go. You have to see my beautiful face. Oh, it's not coffee yet. I spilled some on my table. Oh no. What will I ever do? You know, I think I'm gonna fire up this mountain house. This sounds too delicious. Oh yeah, she's boiling, I tell you. Breakfast of championship games. Yeah, not champions, just championship games. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, that might be a little soupy. Alright, so I remembered. So yeah, I have a fire maple. It's basically the budget version of a jet boil. Jet boil. Jet boils are very popular, but this fire maple, it probably doesn't boil the water as fast as a jet boil, but it's the same design, same function, everything. So, and it's like more than half or less than half the price of a jet boil. So I've been utilizing this one for a few trips and no complaints so far. Yeah, I love this thing, man. Yep. So yeah, anywho, I'm gonna wait for my breakfast to warm up, sip on my coffee. I have internet connection out here, so do some morning browsing on my phone, and once we're done with breakfast, we'll hit the road. Get out of here. This is one of those places I don't want to leave. I mean, it is warming up quickly out there, so I was barely even cold last night. Little winter. We did get a little winter preview. It got down below freezing. I used the buddy heater, which worked great, by the way. But yeah, the sun is already getting rid of the condensation on this side, but this side there's still a bunch. So maybe I don't want to leave the windows cracked open on the way back, so it's so dusty. I drove on like 30 miles of dust roads to get here, or dirt roads. We shall see. We shall see what happens when it happens, right? Alright. Let's crack into this mountain house. Biscuits and gravy. Still pretty dang warm. It amazes me every time I have this stuff. It is so delicious. So delicious. Can't beat it. You can't beat Mountain House biscuits and gravy for breakfast, I'll tell you. I eat this stuff at home. That's how good it is. But I haven't had it in a long time, so thought this would be the perfect day to do it. It's been in my tote my last 4 trips, so yeah, we'll finish this off and get heading on out, friends. Not me, I'm just an innocent little pumpkin. No! Smash! Ah. Wilson! No! Wilson! Wilson! Ah! Wilson! Yeah, imagine all the the dreams that were created here and crushed here in this very spot. Old windowsills there. Tons of barbed wire. Any other kind of relics are buried deep under this grass. What an experience. I can't believe that primitive concrete. I just love looking at stuff like this, man. You just sit here for a moment and imagine the memories created here, which are now gone with the grass. Wow. It's a trip. Well, anyways, I'm driving down this hill here. I guess now would be a better time than any to close it out. Just want to thank you for joining along on my Halloween spooktacular experience. I hope you liked it. A little different than my normal stuff, but who knows what normal is anymore these days, you know? It's 2025. But I probably should have just walked up here. I'm driving through freaking little cactuses and stuff. It is what it is. But yeah, anyway, yeah, thanks again for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs down if you enjoyed it. Really appreciate it. And yeah, if you guys want to stick around, I'll be doing a lot more stuff like this. Maybe not as goofy all the time, but you know, I just try to be myself. That's who I am. That's what I do. But anyways, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Bye.